One carrier that once bragged 2 bags fly free now charges $35 for the very first bag. No mercy for summer vacationers. Stick around and you'll dodge 18 brand new rule changes before they hijack your wallet. Wait till you hear who's sneaking a fee onto your carry-on. Which 2025 rule feels flat out unfair? Drop your gripe below so fellow flyers can compare battle scars. Think your ordinary driver's license will still glide you through TSA this August? Starting May 7th, 2025, every passenger 18 and up must flash a star-stamped real ID or passport before they even meet the conveyor belt. Yet DHS says only 61% of licenses in circulation are compliant, while TSA reports 81% of travelers breeze through with the right card. Total chaos. Check your wallet now. Miss that nuance and you're punted to secondary screening. Your 6 a.m. nonstop morphs into an afternoon standby, and the scramble for an expedited passport can torch $400 plus 2 days wages while the vacation clock keeps ticking. Gate agents won't refund missed segments. Rental car domino fees follow. Beat the crunch by confirming the tiny star on your license tonight, booking a real ID renewal while weekday slots remain, or simply tucking your valid passport into the carry-on. 5 minutes of prep versus hundreds lost. And TSA's interactive map lists, offices still accepting walk-ins. Crisis dodged. A Denver dad learned the hard way. His Disneyland dreams evaporated when a supervisor whisked his family out of the queue. Their first park day dissolved into a frantic tour of FedEx counters and DMV kiosks. U.S. Airlines pocketed $7.1 billion in baggage fees last year, even as a federal court hit pause on the transparency rule meant to expose those costs up front, a delay that could stretch for months. Pure profit. Never trust the teaser fare. Buy that flashy $79 ticket, and at checkout, a scrolling menu suddenly tacks on $44 for your roller, $82 to shift seats, and $14 just to speak with a human. Charges larger than the airfare but invisible until the final click, wrecking budgets and moods in equal measure. Fight back by opening the DOTS ancillary fee chart or your carrier's bag calculator before paying, screenshotting each total, and booking with a credit card that erases travel charges with statement credits. If the airline inflates numbers later, federal rules give you 24 hours to cancel for a full refund. Money saved. Brooklyn solo traveler thought she'd beaten the price wars until the gate agent weighed her carry-on, slapped on a $120 standards fee, and blew her Lisbon weekend budget before wheels up. Her Instagram reel now warns 200,000 viewers not to repeat the oversight. She then paid another €30 just to stash the overweight bag in a rail station locker while waiting for friends. You roll your trusty duffel toward the once friendly Southwest kiosk. Certain bags fly free still holds. After 53 years of goodwill, the carrier now charges $35 for your first checked bag and $45 for the second, matching rivals and adding up to nearly $800 on a 4-leg family vacation. Pure sticker shock that stings on family trips. Miss the memo, and you'll either cough up cash at check-in or sprint to a gift. Shop kiosk hunting a shrink-wrap coupon while the boarding clock bleeds. Gate agents won't backdate the old policy, meaning souvenir money morphs into fee money and overhead bins jam as everyone panic packs. Beat the switch by holding any Southwest Rapid Rewards, credit card, or list preferred status. One swipe keeps the first bag complimentary, and Business Select still grants to stack that with a 24-hour cancellation window. Book, screenshot, bag costs, and bail if the math balloons. A frequent Vegas flyer even routed a Houston wedding trip through Austin because regional interline partners still honor free bag perks. The reroute saved her $105 and 2 hours. Analysts predict a second bag surcharge hike before Labor Day, so locking fares this week may freeze the lower tier. Stop assuming your carry-on ride's free across the Atlantic. Draft rules floated in Brussels would let airlines slap a €10 to €25 levy on overhead bin bags, squeezing 7 of 10 economy flyers into new surcharges. Utter madness. Pack smarter, pay zero. If the measure passes, only a slim, underseat personal item escapes the toll. Anything bulkier becomes billable at check-in, or, nastier still, gateside, where fees spike 40%. Families risk splitting belongings, and mistagged carry-ons may vanish into the hold, delaying arrivals at carousel limbo. Travelers landing late then miss rail connections, racking up hotel nights that dwarf the initial fee. Fix the trap by booking value bundles that bundle cabin bag rights for a few euros upfront, or fly carriers already pledging 1 free overhead bag. Ryanair is lobbying hard to keep its small bag allowance. EU 261 remains your shield. If forced to gate check and your bag arrives damaged or late, file for compensation within 7 days. A Budapest backpacker tested the loophole last month. His delayed guitar earned a €350 payout, more than the instrument's resale value. Regulatory vote looms in September, but consumer groups warn the charge could spread overnight once one flag carrier breaks ranks. Madrid customs officer snapped, "Fingerprint again, machine didn't like you." As a US coder, watch the e-gate timer flash red. The shiny entry-exit system replacing passport stamps launches across Schengen in October 2025. Yet only 28% of non-EU travelers have even heard of it, while 74% of border officers predict initial wait times will double. Sheer gridlock. Show up cold and you risk a 90-minute queue, missed rail connections, and a €135 same-day ticket change because airlines refuse to absorb border delays. Lose still more time when agents shuffle you to a secondary booth to collect fingerprints that smudge after overnight flights. One shaken backpacker missed her hostel's check-in window and ate a €40 no-show fee. Bulletproof the trip by pre-registering biometric data during off-peak windows once your airport opens its voluntary pilot. Frankfurt and Barcelona launch trials next month. Then keep the receipt QR code on phone and paper. Pair that with the EU's rule. If an automated gate malfunctions, travelers may request manual processing under Article 11. Quoting the clause, shaved 35 minutes off Mia's reattempt at a priority pass lounge in arrivals, and you've flipped bottleneck into espresso break. UK holidaymakers get one extra perk. A new e-gate deal lets them speed past manual booths once EES goes live, snagging 20 precious beach minutes. Ever paid $40 just to stop your 6-year-old from sharing a row with a stranger? The DOT's proposed family seating rule would outlaw that charge nationwide. Yet only 4 of 10 major US airlines guarantee free adjacent seats today, while 3 still upsell aisle swaps before check-in. Ridiculous gouge. Skip the homework, and you'll discover seat maps scrambled at boarding. Cabin crew can't legally force passengers to trade, leaving toddlers stranded 3 rows back. One Seattle mom shelled out $78 on the spot priority reassignment. Then another $50 on noise-canceling headphones for the apologetic neighbor. Vacation mood torpedoed. Civil penalty drafts hint fines of up to $10,000 per separated child once rules finalize, while carriers quietly beta test dynamic seat pricing to milk the interim. Defuse the minefield by booking airlines already on the DOT's green list. Alaska, American Frontier, Hawaiian, and JetBlue promise fee-free adjacency. Then screenshot the dashboard at purchase. Use the 24-hour cancellation window if seating flips. And tap credit card concierge lines. Several flagship cards can override agent fees. Through irregular operations waivers, a passenger advocate even coaxed a supervisor to shift an entire row by citing Federal Register Docket 2024 17,323 instant fix. Watch for final adoption by winter. Experts warn laggards may spike family bundles first, so lock fares early. Every day, U.S. carriers damage about 29 wheelchairs. 1.3% of all mobility devices checked. Pure malpractice. Mobility is freedom. The final wheelchair rule takes effect January 16, 2025, promising repairs, loaners, and automatic refunds when a device can't fly. Yet DOT just paused enforcement until August 1st to review lawsuits and give airlines breathing room. 6 extra months of risk for 5 million travelers. Missed the gap and a gate. Agent may consign your chair to the belly of a regional jet that's 2 inches too short, stranding you at arrival and forcing a $400 medical equipment rental plus taxi vans built for lifts. One Paralympian lost his custom rim, while baggage staff fumbled with an Allen wrench. He limped through customs on a $30 airport loaner. Book smarter. Call the airline 72 hours ahead with make, model, dimensions. Demand written confirmation and bring the new DOT Bill of Rights printout. Agents must find alternative carriage or cover repairs. Pack a mini toolkit and a bright luggage tracker. One traveler used an AirTag to locate a misplaced chair, then invoked the rule's 24-hour repair clause for a same-day hotel comp. Tie in a premium card that reimburses medical rentals up to $500. Europe's regulators eye similar protections for 2026. Lock lessons in now. Screenshot your flight's on-time record before you even click buy. DOT's January 2025 lawsuit accuses Southwest of scheduling routes that arrived late at least 40% of the time. While Frontier swallowed a $650,000 fine for the same stunt, regulators finally weaponizing data. Two carriers generated 180 blown connections on just 2 city pairs, costing passengers an estimated 6,000 hotel nights and $1.2 million in meal vouchers. Systemic abuse, total nonsense. If your flight lands 3 hours late and the delay was controllable, you can now claim automatic cash under DOT's pending service delivery rule. One click in the Airline app pushes $75 to your wallet within 48 hours. Airlines that stall must also rebook you on the next competitor at no extra charge or shell-out meal and ground transport vouchers, a perk long standard in Europe. Travelers who screenshot historical delay stats before purchase wield ironclad proof when agents plead weather. Track your flight number on the free FlightAware Misery Map. Photograph gate screens every 30 minutes and keep receipts. Card issuers like Chase Sapphire trigger trip delay insurance after 6 hours, double dip the payout. Frontier quietly added a guaranteed Connect bundle for $9 that reimburses missed cruises. Buy it on long-haul hops, then cancel inside 24 hours if scheduled confidence looks solid. These reviews other chronic delay offenders this summer. Expect more fines before Labor Day. From star-stamped IDs to biometrics queued online, you now steer clear of the 8 nastiest summer ambushes and hold on to roughly $275 plus 6 golden vacation hours. Money and time better spent on a beautiful sunset outside Termini. Flight mastery starts here. Stick around because next episode blows open the energy surcharge hotels just convinced 2 airlines to bundle into overnight fares. Savings you'll want before booking that red-eye, not financial, legal, or flight advice. Verify every policy with your carrier.